I'll keep it.
I'm just a wind in the mist, speed lines. Got your head in a twist, I'm in a motion. What kind of magic is this? You think you're hot-ish? You just a name on the list. I crossed you out, kid. I did it quick as a whip, and you're gone. All at the flick of a wrist, I'm in a motion. And you don't
I'm being paid by the hour, right?
Can't believe you got the nerve to come after me. Coming fast, but I'm cruising at hyper speed. Million miles in a second, the fastest. So far, I'm a miracle masterpiece. You got the flow, you got the nerve to come after me. Coming fast, but I'm burning at hyper speed. Million miles in a second, the fastest. So far, I'm a miracle masterpiece.
What's up, guys? It's Squid, also known as Matthew, and as you can see, today's video is going to be talking about the new DLC for GTA 5, and there has been a trailer release, which I just showed y'all, so hopefully you guys kind of have a better understanding of what I'm talking about since y'all have seen it. And the DLC this DLC coming up on June 7th is going to be called Further Adventures in Finance and Felony. Yeah, that's the DLC name. And I'm going to be watching the trailer right now while kind of just saying my thoughts on it. So since you've already seen the trailer at the beginning of this video, you'll have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. If you want to go back and watch the trailer again, that's fine, so you can keep up with what I'm saying. So so there's going to be two parts to this video. First part is me just talking about like the trailer and what I'm just going to walk you through the trailer, some stuff you might not have seen in it. Maybe I'll teach you some more. I remember seeing Mr. Boss for the Win kind of did a video like this. He went through every bit of detail, though. I'm just gonna go through like the broad stuff, but just like the bigger things, but you might not have seen it. So yeah, and then the second part of this video is gonna be just my thoughts on, like, just my personal thoughts on what I think is gonna go down with this DLC and like what's gonna happen. So near the beginning of this video, in words, they're in like the first, I don't know, like 5 or 10 seconds. It just says it says become like a CEO and you're gonna run an empire, like a company and stuff. So that kind of hints towards you might be like running your own business, or like, and I've seen that there's warehouses in the trailer and stuff. During the first little bit, it shows that there's a big warehouse with a lot of random stuff in it. So hopefully, it's not kind of stupid like every other DLC. Like, all the other DLCs are always going to be super cool, but, it never really turns out to be that cool. But, so as you can see in this warehouse, if you go back to the trailer, that there is a lot of stuff, like, in there, like TVs, and I see human organs, and I see some, just, I don't know, like, random stuff, car parts, it looks like, books, I don't know. And then this, okay, so a little bit farther, it's saying that there's going to be, let's see, it says there's going to be fights and, like, rival gangs, so I'm guessing companies are going to have to fight for their own, they're going to fight for their own, like, I don't know how to explain it, they're just going to fight to keep their company alive, and, so, and then, so the next part of this video, it's showing your new cars, so it says, like, acquire new cars and vehicles. And so I'm seeing that I know that the name of this car, I think it's leaked already, it's called the Reaper. And then we have another car that's really slick looking, it's green. And then either that's 3 new sports cars, or all 3 of the cars that are like new into the game. So I'm guessing there's 5 new cars, 2 super and 3 sports, not really sure. And alright, so and then the next frame of this video, it shows that it says open prestigious new offices, which means you're probably gonna have an office, and it shows the Maze Bank in the background, so I'm guessing your office is gonna be in the Maze Bank Arena, which is pretty cool. We haven't really had any way of getting in there yet, so it's gonna be awesome seeing us actually be able to walk into the building. And now you're seeing an office in the frame. It's showing a map. People are gathering on the map. I guess on the map it shows some red dots on it, which is like the location of the warehouses is what people are speculating. And I think it is because people have been like looking at those dots and finding them on the actual in the game and saying that they're all warehouses, and just like I'm guessing this is exactly like, I don't know, this just now popped to mind. I'm guessing that you're gonna be able to buy warehouses, and according to their prices, like how big they are, like the bigger they are, the more money you're probably gonna make, because you're gonna be holding more storage, and so they're gonna be costing more money, which I just now thought of. That sounds really cool. And then there's in the frame, you can see there's a new helicopter in the background. It kind of looks like the Swift. I'm guessing it looks like it holds around like 8 people. It looks pretty big. And then, okay, and this is one of the most iconic things that I saw, is the tugboat from GTA 4 actually made an appearance in this trailer, which is really awesome, because if we can drive that tugboat, ooh, that's going to be really awesome. But then some people are just saying that it's going to be just like the yacht, and it's going to be just one of those things, like there's nothing to do in the ocean, so like it's just going to be another one of those things that are not even fun to do, or fun to use. But I mean, I'm guessing it's going to be pretty fun at the first week of this game being out, probably, or this DLC being out. And then you can see in the next part there's like a chase going on and some assassination missions, and it looks like there's a couple new armored cars, a big armored truck, an armored van, and an armored SUV, which is all going to be pretty cool. And this DLC, I bet you, it looks like it's going to have a lot of new stuff, like all the new supercars. Like, to recap it all up, we're going to have new supercars, new offices, new warehouses that we can buy, new everything, armored cars. Oh man, there's so much stuff, so you're going to have to be loaded to be able to get all this stuff. And since I am pretty loaded, as you can see in the top right, I'm going to be going through all this stuff, probably making maybe 1 to 2 videos each day talking about all the new stuff. Like, first video is going to be all the new supercars, second video, new armored vehicles, third video, warehouses, fourth video, just, I don't know what the sequence is actually going to be, but that's pretty much how it's probably going to go. So hopefully, I can actually have time to record all those videos, but I'm going to have it all here first on my channel. Well, not first, probably, because, there's always those other guys that, they'll sit there and wait for the literal release date and start doing videos about it. But, I'll try to be one of the first people to make a video about all the new stuff. And so, yeah, that's all the trailer shows. So now I'm going to talk about, like, my thoughts about, like, what I actually think is going to go down. I think what's going to happen is that it's going to be like every other thing. It's going to get super hyped up, just like Heists, and just like all their new supercars and everything else. Like, Heists were hyped up for like a year. They came out, people got them all done, and it was boring. Nobody ever did them anymore unless they really needed to. And yeah, they kind of just didn't really go that far. Like, excuse me, holy cow. Okay, not a lot of people wanted to do it and stuff. So yeah, that's one thing I'm thinking is gonna happen. I think this DLC is gonna last about probably 2 weeks. And I do know that these supercars that they're adding are gonna probably just take over, like the Osiris, the T20, the Zentorno. Like, these are all gonna be probably faster, and just no one's ever gonna use the older ones ever again. But that's pretty much what happens, because that's what really goes on with GTA. But yeah, like, GTA, it's getting boring for a lot of people, and the DLCs are the only thing keeping it alive. And I think this one is just gonna be like a month long of everyone wanting to play it, because that's usually what happens with the DLCs. So yeah, that's like my main thoughts. Let me recap what I said. Let's say real quick. So I think it's being way too hyped up. I think it's not gonna actually be as fun as everybody's thinking it's gonna be. I think it's gonna bring some variety into the game, because it's gonna have a lot of, like, more cars and more missions, I hope, and just a bunch of other random stuff. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. So just make sure you look out for those videos talking about all the new vehicles and stuff coming out. Be sure to look out for the actual DLC coming out June 7th, which is I think it's gonna be tomorrow, but I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video. I'm recording it on June 5th, so I'm either gonna upload this tomorrow and it'll be the day before the trailer, I mean the DLC drops. I'm not really sure, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Always remember to stay squiddy, bros. I'm out. Peace. And we're gonna kamikaze this plane. And yeah, actually this was a live commentary, just in case you didn't know. I was just sitting there flying this plane while talking about everything. So yeah, let's do some dope tricks and then we'll get out of here. Alright. And peace out.